Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law. Please subscribe to our channel. When someone dies, it's always interesting to figure out exactly what the dynamic is, especially if there are a second marriage and therefore children from the second marriage and these kind of things. Multiple marriages, multiple children, that always creates an interesting dynamic. If you are a surviving spouse, and let's say, God forbid, your husband passed away, and he had a prior relationship from which he had 3 now adult children. And there is a will, but the will predated you. The will was made when he was single and he wanted to make sure his kids were taken care of, so the will doesn't even mention him. What do you do? Well, in Michigan law, you need to be aware that a surviving spouse can either follow the terms of the will or can elect a spousal share. Now, the spousal share you get even if you're not in the will, because in Michigan you can't really disinherit a spouse. So what it means is that if you didn't get mentioned in the will, you have a right to say, well, wait a minute, as the surviving spouse, I'm electing my share. What's your share? Well, if this occurred after 2018, there was an increase. Before it used to be, you got $150,000 off the top, you got half the rest, and they split it with the kids. Now that after 2018, it went up to $229,000. So you're going to get the first a little above $250,000 off the estate right off the bat. If there are surviving children, then you end up making a split with them, and if there aren't but there are surviving parents that he had, there's a different split, more to your advantage. But the point is, you're still taking the bulk of that estate in an estate that's worth, a couple $100,000. So let's say you have an estate that's only worth $250,000. If you're taking the first $229,000 as a surviving spouse, you're getting the bulk of that estate, even if you're not mentioned in the will. So my point is that you can't disinherit a spouse. So if you're in that situation and the will doesn't include you, obviously there is a work to be done in terms of making sure you get your share by appropriate election. If you have any questions about how to elect your share, or somebody's in this predicament, give us a call, and of course we'll be glad to help you out.